Welcome to this guided shifting meditation. If you need to take some deep breaths before we begin, you may pause the video and return when you are ready. This method may be used as an awake method or an asleep method. If you are using it as an awake method, you can shift at any point during the method. If you are using this as an asleep method, it is okay if you fall asleep in the middle of the method. Remember that the point of an asleep method is to listen to it until you fall asleep and then shift once you're asleep. There may be times during this meditation when I will describe a scenario to you or ask you to imagine something. You can do this using whichever of your 5 senses is easiest for you to imagine, or your feelings. For example, if I ask you to imagine that there is a bird sitting on your finger, you could imagine that you see the bird sitting on your finger. You could imagine that you feel the bird's claws on your finger. You could imagine that you could hear the sounds the bird is making. Or you could imagine the way you would feel if there was a bird on your finger. Or any combination of the above. Feel free to experiment and find what works best for you. Make yourself comfortable. Feel your whole body relaxed. You're ready to fall asleep. But just before you do, you have the strange sensation that something is different. You can't quite explain how you know this, but you are absolutely certain. You open your eyes. There is a wardrobe in your room. Was that there before? You get out of bed and walk over to get a closer look. It appears to be made of applewood and has many intricate carvings etched into it. It is large enough that you're quite sure a grown adult could step inside it and fit comfortably. You wonder where this wardrobe could have come from and what is inside of it. You run your hands along the wood, tracing the carvings with your fingers, until you find the door handle. When you turn it, it makes a soft click sound. Taking a deep breath, you open the door. Inside are a range of furry coats. Slightly disappointed at how anticlimactic this is, you begin to rifle through the coats, hoping that perhaps there is something else inside. In fact, the more you rifle through the coats, the more coats there seem to be, going much further into the wardrobe than it looked like there was wardrobe on the outside. You have now stepped fully into the wardrobe and begin to push your way through the seemingly endless coats, reaching your hand out to feel for the wood at the back of the wardrobe. But it never comes. Instead, as you push through the last of the coats, your hand touches air. Fully emerging, you find that you're now standing outside, But it is not outside your house. In fact, it's not a place you recognize at all. No, wait. You do recognize it. As your eyes adjust to the light and you get used to your new surroundings, you realize that this is your DR. You can feel excitement wash over you as it sinks in that you really are here. Is it daytime or nighttime in your DR? What time of the year is it here? Find something nearby that you can touch. What does it feel like? What sounds do you hear? What smells do you smell? It feels exhilarating to be here, but also completely normal. This is your reality. You realize that you feel completely exhausted. You should find somewhere to sleep, wherever makes sense for you. Get comfortable and close your eyes. And know that when you wake up, you will still be here in your DR.